Wedding planning is supposed to be a happy time, so naturally some brides and grooms may want to avoid touchy subjects like, I don't know, the future of their finances until after they have said their I do's. That's why we brought in Buffalo Magazine money expert Christine Matthew. She's here along with the Buffalo Brides editor Jennifer Rung on this Money Monday. You know, this can be a touchy subject for some people, especially you've got the stress of the wedding, and then, you know, if you're not going to do a prenup, which I think most couples don't, to talk about money seems a little bit, I don't know, like poor manners, but you say this is not poor manners, this is smart thinking.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you are correct with what you're saying about money and having the conversation. We have been brought up, I believe, as a society as a whole to think that money is a taboo subject. It's always been treated as a taboo subject. But in order to have a healthy relationship within the marriage, you have to have a healthy relationship with money, which means you got to talk about it.
You got to talk about it. And I would think, you know, actually planning a wedding, you have to deal with a budget, so that may be a great opportunity to start talking about your different money styles. Do you think?
Well, I really think that planning a wedding is really your first big project together as a couple, or your first big challenge. I mean, it's definitely exciting and joyful, but it's also it also can be very stressful when you're bringing in your family members and your parents, and everyone has to come to an agreement on different issues. So it's really almost kind of like a microcosm for what's to come.
Sure, and I think you have to definitely talk about things. And there are different money management styles between different people, and this is a great time to figure out how you maybe vary on your money management styles. Do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Even before you get to your money management styles, you want to be clear about what your relationship with money is for yourself and then with each other. You know, so to be clear about what your current beliefs and behaviors are, you know, relative to money, how they've played out through the course of your life up until this point, and what kind of impact that will have on you as a couple and in your marriage. So like what Jen was saying, when it comes to planning the wedding, this is your first real experience as far as dealing with money and finances together. So you really do want to pay attention, you know, to what's happening and how you're feeling and how you're interacting with one another.
Well, and I think more women these days are getting married a little bit older and maybe a little bit more independent, have established themselves professionally, have their own money. So is this a great opportunity for you? How do you bring it up even within the couple to be like, this is a touchy subject, but we need to talk about this? What do you think?
I think just the way that you said it was quite perfect, because it doesn't matter whether you're walking down the aisle for the first time, the second time, or even the third time. We all bring to the table a different set of beliefs about money, different patterns. You know, one of you may be extremely frugal, the other person may be kind of impulsive, like maybe with shopping or something, but you have to have an open and honest conversation about exactly where you're at and what your expectations are as a couple.
And I think planning a wedding, again, is a great time to do it, and a good time to communicate not only about what you're wishing for your wedding, but your life as well.
For sure, definitely.
All right, very good. Good advice with both your wedding planning and your money planning. Thank you, ladies. We'll be right back.
Thank you.